Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday evening. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am here alone tonight. We're kind of splitting up and trying to conquer all things, but I wanted to jump in real quick and just give you guys an update on everything. If you're here, say hey. Hey, Linkus. Hope you're doing good down there in Florida. It's been hotter up here than it was, so I'm sure it's probably pretty warm down there too. But just real quick tonight, I don't want to be on too long. I just wanted to kind of recap what we had just done. We went to Top Trails, OHV Park down in Talladega, Alabama last weekend for Party in the Park. And it was super, super fun. We're going to be doing a lot more events with them over the next few months and looking into some stuff next year. And so we were excited to get down there and get to know kind of the locals. Everybody was so kind. It was an incredible park. And everybody was so, so nice. We had so many people stop by our tent and, come up to the bingo and come up to the phone party and just tell us how excited they were to have us there. And really, it was just an awesome, really warm welcome. We had a lot of fun on the phone. We really, I think, have finally dialed in that phone machine. And it was just awesome. DJ Meanit was there. He was great. Giving us all the tunes for that. It was just a really fun time. You can see everybody kind of got on that, the kids and the adults alike. Taylor Austin Dye took the stage after the phone party, and she was great and fantastic. So a lot of fun at that park. We can't wait to go back and do some more events there. We do have a couple more things that we're going to be hooking up with them before the end of the year, and I'll go over that here shortly. Real quick, I talked about it last week, just to touch on. We do have a couple of series updates. If you missed it last week, I will go over those in just a moment. But I did want to let you guys know, if you need something fun to do this weekend and somewhere to go, for those that are here local, make sure you check out Busco Beach. They're having a free cookout on Friday night for Labor Day weekend. You can see the menu right there. And so I know that all their campsites are booked up. They're going to have a great turnout. It'll be a fun weekend to go. Lots of people out there. So check out Busco if you're looking for somewhere to go this weekend. Next weekend, the weekend after Labor Day, we are going to be at Busco Beach. That is the rescheduled event from the Daisy Dukes contest that was in August, and that got flooded out. So that has been rescheduled for the weekend of the 6th through the 8th of September. That is an event weekend for Busco. So that just means everything is still the same as far as the way that they charge. It's still based on what day you enter. It's just that they charge and you pay all the way through Sunday. So rather than, if you come in on Friday, you're going to pay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and no matter what day you leave, you don't get any money back. If you come in on Saturday, you're only paying for Saturday and Sunday. You don't get any money back. So I know a lot of people have opinions, but it's sort of the same thing as like elevated event pricing that many parks do across the country already. It's just a different way of charging it. So a lot of parks, you pay one lump sum for the event weekend. no matter what day you come in and what day you leave. So it's sort of the same thing, but it's actually a little bit better because you're getting that staggered price based on whatever day you come in. And it's still the same pricing structure that they do like for any other day. So that's $10 per day per person, $10 per machine per person, or excuse me, $10 per machine, and then $10 for the overnight camping. So that Daisy Dukes contest, I do have one more seat for the judges. So if you are interested in judging, then reach out to us on that post and I've got one more seat to fill. So it's free this year to be a judge. Just bring your own cooler, whatever you want to drink up there. And, if you feel like you are qualified to judge the Daisy Dukes contest, then reach out to us. We're going to be doing a beach party. The beach party will be 11 to 4 on that Saturday, and that'll be up at the pond, just like it was for Lake Fest. We're going to have a water slide going for that. And as we said here, Linkus, aka Mr. Wish Morgan Wallen version, he is going to be out there helping me with the beach party. And so you can get you a knockoff Morgan Wallen autograph from the man with the mullet there. And then the Daisy Duke contest will be at the stage at 7. So if you are a lady that would like to enter the Daisy Dukes contest, it is free to enter. You get $300 for first place, $200 for second, and $100 for third. So you guys come on out, and why not? You're already there, make some money. So that's what's going on. That's when Daisy Dukes has been rescheduled, and I'm sure that's going to be an awesome weekend too. So we are very, very excited about that. So as I said, that is going to be the weekend of September 6th through 8th, which is the weekend after Labor Day. So if you're looking for that rescheduled Daisy Dukes, that is when that is. Then after that, coming up, we are coming back off of our summer break. I rolled the promo video at the beginning of this live. So if you were wondering what that was, thank you. Big shout out to David Martin for always doing those wonderful videos for us. So we are going to be back at the Rec Yard, which is in Fayetteville, North Carolina, September 26th through 29th. And that is when the second half of the series resumes. So we did 3 events earlier in the year. We were in Georgia, Florida, and in North Carolina. And then we've got the second half, which is going to be North Carolina again at Busco, and then in Alabama for the finale there at the end of the season in November. So we are super excited to come back from kind of summer break to get back into the series and jump back in. I talked about it a little bit last week, but 2 things that are going to be different for the series itself is that the naturally aspirated small tire class, hey, Rec Yard, woohoo, let's go. The naturally aspirated class is going to require that the bottle be removed entirely from the machine from this point forward for the series. So if you are running a bike, in naturally aspirated that you're also running in the open class, you just take the bottle off before you run that NA class. We always run that first, and then we'll make sure that you have time to get that put back on. I don't, it's not a difficult process to put that back on. It does take a few minutes, but that's just what we're going to do. Not because of any reason other than, we'll put these videos up sometimes, and there's a lot of people, that like to speculate stuff. And even though John is really good about checking the bottle, this just takes away any kind of, any opportunity for anybody to question anything. So that way it's just, everybody's clear, everybody's on the same page, nobody suspects anything, nobody, questions anything. And I just think that's the best fair way we can do that. That is the most transparent. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. Also, the other big change is that the registration fees are doubling from what they were before. However, the difference in what you're paying now, that will be added to the payouts. So for example, the small tire registration fee used to be $20 a run. It will be $40 now, but of that 40, the extra 20 is going to go into the pot to be paid out. So our starting payouts for $6,000 for all of the classes, they're going to be more, and we're going to allocate that accordingly. So if we've got 20 racers in the small tire, open class, then those extra, the extra money from those racers from that registration fee, that will go towards that class. Rather than, dispersing it evenly among all the classes, we feel like that the extra money should go to the class that it's coming from. So you are paying more, but you have you're risking more, but you're also winning more. So it's kind of something that I know people have been waiting for more payouts. And we have always regularly and consistently had the lowest registration fees in the country for anybody doing anything similar to what we're doing. So we want to try to see how it goes with you guys buying in more, but also winning more, and just kind of see how that goes for the rest of the season. That way we can, make plans for next year. So those are the 2 changes for the series that we did talk about last week. I'm going to put up this flyer real quick and go over with you guys everything that we've got going on that weekend. It's a great, super great event. It's $60 to come in Thursday through Sunday, $50 for Friday through Sunday, and then $40 for Saturday and Sunday. So you are paying, basically staggered entry based on what day you come in. That includes you, yourself, your body, and however many machines that you would like to bring. So Thursday night, there's going to be a cornhole tournament and just like a bonfire, helps keeping those bugs out of the way. Friday night is going to be the beater car race. Also ATV side-by-side car and truck derby. This park is one of the few, and actually I think it might be the only one in North Carolina that is an ATV park that is mega and Jeep friendly. So this event will be open to anybody that drives any mega trucks, any Jeeps, anything like that. So we're going to have derbies for them, trophies for them for Friday night. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then Saturday day will be the Little Dirty Kids Bounty Holes coming back. And I know I've got some people that are really excited about that. These kids have been itching to race. We had a bunch of kids join us for the, let me get it here on the side. We had a bunch of kids join us for the Little Dirty Kids at the last race, number 3. Over at Deep Creek, and they were disappointed that they were then going to have a 3-month break. So or 4-month break. So we're super pumped that we are coming back. All those kids that joined us, we actually had a full side-by-side class at that last race. So all these kids are coming back. They are ready to go. They've been practicing in the summer. We've been sent videos of kids that their parents have had them, driving around little humps they've made them and stuff. So we're really, really looking forward to seeing how these kids do. I will be reaching out to all of these sponsors that had committed and those that have donated in the past so that we can get hopefully a count as to what those payouts are going to be for you guys for next week. And anyone else that is interested in donating to the Little Dirty Kids Bounty Hole, 100% of that donated money goes to the kids. So what we do is we pay out a percentage of that. I think it's 80% of that is what we pay out that day at the race. And then the other percentage is reserved for the points winners at the end of the season, because we track that just like we do the King of the Deep. It's just for little kids. So we're super pumped about that. There's no donation amount that is too big or too small. I've got people that give $200, $500. I've got people that give $20. So don't feel like that, it's insignificant, and don't feel like the kids aren't going to get it, because every dollar gets paid out to those kids for the Little Dirty Kids class. So we are excited about that. That's going to happen first. And then we always follow the Little Dirty Kids with the King of the Deep Bounty Hole. So that'll be Saturday lunchtime-ish. And then Saturday night, we're doing the tugs at the Booty Barn, the tug pad. We're going to have a dunk tank, and then we're going to have a glow in the dark, glow light, DJ music and foam party at the Booty Barn. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I think, everybody will have a good time with that. Also, the park itself is going to have the haunted house is going to be, Slick Willie, I hope that you do show up and we can see you. I would love to see you race again. It's been a minute, but even if you don't race, I'll be happy to see you and just say, hey. But yeah, so the rec yard itself is going to have a haunted house open, and they also are going to have their zombie paintball hunt and their zombie bus ride. And I think Friday night we're doing the glowing antidote hunt, trail hunt. So basically there'll be some stuff hidden in the woods. It's like a zombie antidote. And you'll have to travel, go on the trails to hunt for it. And there'll be prizes for that on Friday night. The haunted house is going to be open all weekend. The Friday and Saturday night, the zombie bus ride is going to be running. So there's going to be tons of stuff to do. Even if you have buddies that don't ride really, it's still going to be a really fun weekend of all kinds of things to do. And everything's accessible, right there. All the vendors, all the food trucks, everything's right there by the Booty Barn, everything in the haunted house. It's all you can walk to it. It's also still going to be warm enough for the water slide to run. This is the only ATV park that I've seen that swimming pond has a fountain in it. So the little fountain pond's going to be running. The water slide's going to be running. The rope swing. They're going to have bouncy house out there for the kids. So it's going to be a really fun weekend for everybody. It's just kind of the way to send the summer out. I know that fall starts technically September 20 something, 21st, whatever it is, but it's still hot here. So it still feels like summer, but we're sending that out. with a bang, and we're going to have a great time. This haunted house is like one of the top ones in the state. It's amazing. I mean, it's scary during the daytime in March, and I can't imagine what it's going to be like at night with all of the workers and the cast members and everything. So it's going to be a really, really fun time. So that's what we got for our number 4 event for the Bounty series. And we do have, if you look on Facebook on King of the Deep, there is an event for that. There's a Facebook event for series number 4, stop number 4. If you go to that event, it has the link for the pre-sale tickets. If you buy a pre-sale ticket, anybody who buys a pre-sale ticket will go into a drawing that we will draw on, I think, Thursday night at the event, and somebody will get $100. It's basically, so if you're buying your tickets and it costs $60 for you to go in, then you have a chance. If you already know you're coming, buy your ticket online ahead of time, because then you'll be entered for that chance to win that $100, make your money back, and then some. So we're doing that. And then we will see if we can do some other stuff maybe for you guys, but there's going to be a lot of opportunities to win some fun stuff, some cool prizes and stuff like that. So we are super pumped about going back to the Rec Yard for stop number 4. Let's see what else we got. I can talk to you guys about after that, stop number 4. Then I think we've got 2 weeks off. So 2 weeks break to repair your stuff, whether you were racing or whether you just broke it because you were just being stupid at 4 o'clock in the morning and making bad decisions. You'll have 2 weeks to get everything repaired before we head back over to Goldsboro for Fall Bash at Busco Beach, which is going to be October 10th through 13th. That is always a great event. They always are stacked with vendors. It's a good time. It's a cooler version of Mud Bash, a little bit less crowded, a little bit more, I don't want to say more family friendly, because I don't think Mud Bash is not family friendly. It's just more crowded. So, if you've got kids and stuff like that, sometimes that, especially if they're riding themselves, sometimes Fall Bash, people like to take their kids more to something like that because it's not quite as crowded. But anyway, it's going to be a great, great weekend. It's also close to my birthday, so I always enjoy being out at Fall Bash and having a good time. We will be getting some information over the next couple of weeks as to how we're going to be doing the holes there for the series. I hope to have that information for you guys at the latest, like around the Daisy Dukes weekend. When we're there, we're going to make some plans and do some drawings and stuff like that. And, we always like to give you guys a blueprint if we can. So Fall Bash, Busco Beach, 10/10 through 10/13. And then after that, the very next weekend, we are headed back to Talladega, Alabama, to Top Trails. They are doing a charity event for the Down syndrome of Atlanta, I believe, the Down syndrome of Atlanta. And it's a fundraiser for them. They have traditionally done and will continue to do their autism awareness ride in March, but they wanted to support another cause. So this is something new that they're starting. We're going to be helping them with all kinds of stuff. I mean, we're going to have, and this is like really the whole day is about kids. So it's going to be, and they just posted their live ticket link for that today, but it's going to be like 12-volt battery, like Barbie Jeep races, but not the downhill, like scary fall off and hurt yourself, because we're doing kids. So this is going to be something that is obviously like safer for kids, but like a 12-volt battery car race, whether that's little Jeeps or the little dune buggies or what have you. We're going to do some actual barrel racing with ATVs and side-by-sides with kids. We're going to do some drag racing for kids with some good payouts on that for them. There's going to be like field games. So it's like, the three-legged race or, little relay stuff or musical chairs, just anything that the kids can do, even if they're not, they don't like ride machines themselves. They're not big enough for that. Or if they don't have their own machine or not skilled enough, like we're still going to have activities for the kids. There'll be bounce houses for that. There'll be tons of vendors out there for that. We're going to do foam parties for them. There'll be music that night. Like basically the whole day is going to be all about kids on that October, I think it's the 19th, that Saturday down at Top Trails in Talladega, Alabama. So we're excited about that. That's going to be like the very first one that they're doing for that. And it's going to be fantastic. We're super, super pumped about that. And then after that, I think our next event is going to be the championship event number 6. That is going to be at Grand River Motorsports in Robertsdale, I believe, Alabama. And that is going to be really big. I've got a call here coming up, and we're going to finalize some things, and we should be pushing out some information over the next, I would anticipate, week or two about all the different activities and competitions that we're going to be doing there. We're super excited about that. I don't want to speak before we get everything locked in, but that's going to be a big, big event. We're very, very excited to do a bunch of different style competitions there and to just really, end the series with such an exciting weekend. It's an amazing park. It has so much potential. It's grown so much in the last year and a half it's been open. So we're like really fortunate and blessed to be able to go and have the finale of the series, the championship event there. And same thing, Little Dirty Kids will be there. That'll be their championship event. That'll be championship event for King of the Deep. And it's going to be an awesome time. So look for that information over the next couple of weeks because we'll be getting that out soon. So that's what I've got for you guys for the updates. If you guys have any questions, just send them to us. Check out the website for more information. Stay tuned on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all of our social media platforms. Thank you to our sponsors and to everyone that gives us their support. Big shout out to Super ATV, as always, as our title sponsor, Specialized ATV, Off-Road Outlaws, and Dirty Stripper Chemicals. Those are our top guys. Like, they're amazing. I mean, we couldn't do what we do without each and every one of our sponsors. Gator Waders, use code KOTD10 for 10%. KOTD10 for 10% off of anything off the Gator Wader site, or let us know and we can help you get something. Aftermarket Assassins, Peraza Synthetics, that's the only fluids that we use in our machine. Use Power Sports. Use Power Sports, you guys. If you're not like watching their Facebook page, you need to be watching it because they got some killer deals. And every time I look at it, it seems like I look at it and I click on it and then it's already sold. So that is like the spot here in North Carolina for some units if you're looking for something, and they get all kinds of different stuff. I mean, down to like motorcycles and scooters and golf carts and everything. Monster Rig and Off-Road, that's our official recovery gear. Murray Power Sports does all of our vinyl stuff for us, like down to the plaques and the trophies and the banners and everything. Carolina Custom ATV, that is our small tire open presenting sponsor. Riding Deep Motorsports helps us out with all kinds of things as well. VP Race and Fuels, if there's anything that you need, let us know. We can bring that out to the event for you. So just everybody that we've got on our team, thank you so much for all of your support. It really does take a village, and we appreciate you so much. Danny Russell said, will vendors be there? Which event are you talking about, Danny? Which one are you asking about? Let me know. So yeah, we're excited. I've had a couple of people submit driver profiles on the website over the last few days. So if you would like to do a profile, I will make you a driver profile and link it and share it on Facebook, and then link it on the website for Daisy Dukes. I know that they're going to have some food vendors, Danny. I actually called them today, and she just got back with me while I was on the live. So I'm going to try to link up with her, and I'll try to get that question answered for you. I think that there were going to be a couple of them when it was scheduled in August, but obviously with the reschedule, I'm not sure. Sometimes, when things reschedule like that, the dates don't necessarily line up. So I don't know. I don't know for certain. I know that there's probably going to be some food options, and but I don't know about like parts vendors and stuff like that or anything else. But I'll try to get an answer for you, and I can I'll come back and post it on the comments in here and get you that answer. But yeah, we're going to be there. We're good enough. Come see us. We've got some stuff you can buy if you're itching to burn some money, Danny. But you guys, thank you so much. I don't want to take too much of your time tonight. Starting on next week, I'm going to try to get back to a Tuesday night schedule, which is what we used to have way back in the day. I think that's going to work well for our schedule and hopefully for you guys too, to get back to the Tuesday nights. But in the meantime, if you need anything, message us, comment, send us pigeon mail, whatever you can, whatever works for you. We'll get you the answers. We'll always happy to talk. And otherwise, I will see you guys next week. I hope that you have a great week and a happy Labor Day. And we will catch you next time. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.